What if everything you've believed about success was never the truth? And what if that single lie has controlled your entire life? Since childhood, we've been told exactly how to think. So we follow directions without ever asking why. We repeat the same routine every day. Not because we chose it, but because it feels normal. Then one day, a question appears. What if the limits I see exist only inside my mind? You work harder, move faster, stay busier, yet somehow, your life never seems to move forward. Invisible beliefs pull your decisions like puppet strings. And the scary part is, most people never notice. Real change doesn't begin with motivation. It begins the moment you start thinking for yourself. Every day, life offers two doors. One feels safe, the other reveals the truth. The moment you reach for that truth, the wall around your mind begins to crack. So before you keep living on autopilot, ask yourself one question. What if everything you've believed was wrong? Most people think they're lazy, but the truth is, they're overwhelmed by invisible expectations. You don't see yourself as you are. You see yourself through years of fear, comparison, and doubt. When everyone walks the same path, questioning it feels dangerous. So we choose comfort instead of curiosity. The loudest voice in your life isn't your parents or friends. It's the one inside your own head. We've been trained to expect instant results. When success takes time, we assume we are failing. But every small action rewires your mind. Tiny progress always beats perfect plans. Confidence isn't built by giant leaps. It's built by keeping promises to yourself. One mind looks for excuses. The other looks for possibilities. And that's the only difference. The biggest prison was never outside you. It was the belief that you couldn't change. The moment you challenge one old belief, you become a completely different person. Life isn't confusing because there are too many paths. It's confusing because you've been afraid to choose one. You were told success belongs to the talented. But the world is built by people who kept practicing. Most of us wear masks just to fit in. And after years, we forget who we really are. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward while fear walks beside you. Every excuse, every doubt, every regret, they're just weight you've been carrying for too long. Real confidence arrives quietly. It grows every time you keep a promise to yourself. The strongest people don't rise alone. They become the hand they once needed. Your limits were never walls of stone. They were walls of belief. Notice what changed. The shadow didn't disappear. You simply became bigger than it. And maybe that's the biggest lie of all. You were never too weak, too late, or too ordinary. You just forgot how powerful your mind could be. The truth was never hidden from you. It was hidden behind the story you kept telling yourself. The moment you stop saying, I can't, your mind starts searching for a way. Great lives aren't built in one giant leap. They're built one disciplined step at a time. Growth is invisible until one day, everyone suddenly notices the tree. The prison door was never locked. You only had to decide to walk out. Your past explains you. It does not decide your future. The person you admire isn't different from you. They simply refuse to quit. Your potential has always been there. It only needed the courage to be unlocked. One day, you'll look back at the version of yourself who almost gave up and thank them for taking one more step. So remember this. The biggest lie you ever believed wasn't that you couldn't succeed. It was that you had to stay the person you were yesterday. If this changed the way you think, don't just watch it. Live it.